Hello everyone and welcome back to Nearphotison WWF SmackDown. We're at a house show, it looks like. I don't remember if that's where we ended. I feel like the pay-per-views, it remembers if like we leave right before a pay-per-view, it remembers where we were, but I feel like it was a Raw or SmackDown we had coming up before. I don't know, I forget. Time passes between these. Let's go ahead and go to our match, so see what we've got here at this house show. We just get to our match. And I think I made some changes after I recorded last time to the way I have the game set up, so it should be a little bit different, changing things up a little bit here. There we go. Oh, we have a title defense against Mankind and Kane. That should be fun. It's like a big triple threat between three of the big masked wrestlers in the WWF, but the twist is we don't have a mask. This is our face. We just have a stupid dinosaur face. So as you can see, one thing I added is targeting indicators, which will make it easier for me to tell who I'm fighting. I should have done this a long time ago. And the other thing I added is that it now calls moves when they're used. Every now and then I would call a move when I recognized one, but it was never priority. But this way you guys know what moves are being used. This is something I don't think any of the other games ever had as an option. I don't remember seeing it in any other one. Maybe 2. With this thing we're able to say what the move you're using is. I think it's cool. I think it's a good way for people who maybe don't know what all the moves are to kind of familiarize themselves if they want to. So some of them, like elbow drop, I think are pretty obvious, and I don't think anyone would be surprised that it's called an elbow drop. But anyway, if the image looks different, this is the first episode I've recorded with my new Elgato capture device. I've mentioned it on demo reel because I've been using it for a while there, but I only just recently got to where I could record a PS1 game with it. It looks a lot brighter on my end. I don't know if it'll look this way for you guys, but it looks like way more saturated than what I'm used to. But I don't know, maybe that's for the better. We'll just have to see. Anyway, the main thing is this episode, it marks a stark difference from the previous one, which is good because I was worried that things were starting to get a little bit stale. I don't know how many more episodes of this is going to be. I don't know if there's a hard end to this game I should be looking for, if I just need to pick a point and just stop playing, or what. But I feel like we'd had a few episodes in a row where there hadn't been a whole lot of change, other than things like we won the King of the Ring, and we had like a WrestleMania match and stuff, but like I don't feel like this game has been putting us into like storylines or angles or anything terribly interesting. So for that reason, thought we wanted to change things up a little bit, and that's why I decided to go to the options and just see what I could do. The targeting indicator thing is one that I've been talking about wanting to get for a long time. Before, I'm pretty sure we could only change who we were fighting if we were like standing up and not being like attacked, if we weren't in an animation. And I might be wrong about that, but that's certainly how it felt. That I don't know, there was no way to tell if it was working unless that was the case, because the only way to tell would be to look at which direction our head was turned. But now we have these targeting indicators. I can change them no matter what, anytime I want. You've probably seen my arrow changing a couple of times. So this will help. This will help with one of the big things I've been complaining about in a lot of our multi-person matches. And frankly, I wish I had done it a long time ago. I just kept forgetting. I would talk about it during matches, and then it wouldn't even occur to me when it was actually like something I could do. We got a reverse pin here. I also went in and changed our moveset. I don't remember all the changes I made, but you may notice I've been doing moves that I hadn't been doing before. I didn't make huge major changes. That name was yellow because I set that as like a signature move, or like a favorite move. I don't know if that changes anything, like if that makes it do more damage or what, but the hard scoop slam is one of our favorite moves, so it is what it is. But I didn't do like huge changes. We have a different finisher, so if we get the chance to hit either of these guys with that, you should get to see it. I don't even remember what it is. I just remember that I changed it, so that'll be fun to find out for both of us, because it's been a little while since I recorded the last episode, so I don't remember what everything I did right after recording that episode. But regardless, I don't know, this is mostly going to come down to luck. like it usually does with these multi-person matches. Like, we have a bit more control over how well we do, mostly thanks to the targeting indicator thing that I was talking about. But at the same time, like, it's still going to come down to just being in the right place at the right time more than anything. So I'll just keep hitting them with stuff, going for pins when I can. Dang, that was only in one count? That's too bad. Okay, let's see if I can hit Mankind with our... Yeah, Dino DDT, that's what I called it. It's just a lifting DDT or something, but I like that it shows the custom name I gave it. So that was it. That's our new finisher. It's a DDT. But I like DDTs. So anyway, we retained. So yay for us. Would have been embarrassing to be one of those champions that loses their title at a house show, especially right before SummerSlam. What an embarrassment that would have been for our career. But let's go on. Hopefully we have a SummerSlam match. That'd be fun. Looks like Mankind and Kane both do, so surely we will, since we just beat both of them. Granted, it was a house show, so only a handful of people saw it. Here we go. Oh, the Intercontinental title. So we could become a double champion here if we win this 4-way with The Rock, Mr. Ass, and Ken Shamrock. If I remember correctly, the title is on The Rock, which would make sense given his placement as player 1 here. That's what I remember. If I'd watched the entrances, I would know for sure because it would have said over his name, but I skipped them. I like the throat thrust is called Kane throat thrust because he's the only one that does it at this time. Is it? Hold on, we got lots of little punches here. Does it only show our moves when we do them? No, it shows the others. I imagine it would probably prioritize the players' moves, though, if we're talking about like multiple moves being hit at the same time, which is something very likely to happen with 4 people in the ring. This is basically going to be 2 matches going on, and every now and then we'll trade partners. And I'm going to focus on The Rock here. He's the biggest name of these 3 opponents of ours, so he's probably the one that would be the hardest to beat. But that's okay. I think we can take him. I think we've beaten The Rock before, haven't we? I know he's refereed a few of our matches. I can't remember if we've ever actually fought him, actually. But, oh, hold on. Billy wants to fight. We can take on little Billy. Or whoever, I don't care. I just want to fight somebody. They always say in these fatal 4-ways and triple threats and stuff, like, you gotta be involved in the decision. That's the main thing, because it's not an elimination style, so the first pinfall or submission, there we go, is going to become the new Intercontinental Champion, and it'll be our chance to be Intercontinental and European Champion. Maybe unify the titles. I don't think that's in this game, but we can headcanon that. And then all that will be left for us to conquer at this point will be the WWF Championship, because there's no United States Championship in the WWF at this time. That's still safe at home with WCW, but you can become Intercontinental, European, and WWF Champion all at the same time. That'd be cool. I don't think there's I don't know how the tag team titles work here. If it's even possible to like become a tag team, I don't know. I don't recall seeing like a tag teams like thing or like a way to set up a tag team. I don't even know who our partner would be. We've had people that we're supposed to be friends with and we barely interact with them. Oh, come on, Rock. You know you want to get in this Manhattan drop. I'm just hitting whatever I can here, mostly hoping to get lucky. Like, it's going to be the same strategy as the triple threat, but it'll be harder because there's now 2 people who can break up my my pin attempts. So the best thing to do, in my experience in these games, and it'll be harder here than some of the later ones because the animations are simpler in this one, but the best thing to do in a Fatal 4-Way would be to try and make the pin when your opponents are the other 2 guys are in like a long animation, and neither of them will be able to break it up because they're doing like a long move to each other. Kind of like that one there, if that had happened at a more convenient time. So I don't know if that's what we'll be able to do here. But nonetheless, it's certainly what I would like to. Oh, I'm getting hit with the brain buster. Ah, ow. Oh, and he's pinning me. Crap. Break it up, guys. Okay. I'm not sure I would have kicked out of that, honestly. He almost had us. Billy's running around breaking up all the pins, isn't he? But what if Billy is the one to get pinned? Well, I was going to try to, but then he... Hold on. Let's try for a pin while he's doing the brainbuster. Nope. Didn't work. We do have a finisher, though, so we might be able to secure knockout if we can get lucky. If we can hit our Dino DDT, I think that's how we won the triple threat anyway. Like I was talking about trying to just get lucky with the pins, but in the end it came down to hitting our special with this. That time, shit, crap. Okay, I was hoping if I waited a couple seconds, maybe The Rock would do something and I could go for the pin. Okay, here we go. I think this is a good shot here. There we go. Alright, we pinned King Shamrock. And now we are the Intercontinental Champion too. So we have 2 titles now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is turning out to be a pretty good episode for old Wrestle Guy. Since we don't ever get to see ourselves carrying the titles around, I'll have to go and look at the title holders list to see it. But I don't want to change the participants, that's fine. Now it's Raw. We're still in 2003 here. Yeah, let's look at the title holders list. So, yeah, we are Intercontinental and European Champion. I guess we could get the Hardcore Championship. That's probably a possibility. But what I really want is a WWF title. I don't actually care that much about the other titles because we're like the #1 guy in the company. We should be in the title match. Oh, and here's D'Lo Brown. He's picking a fight with Test. Okay, some more Test stuff. We get to see all the cool things happening with Test. I don't know why the game thinks we're so interested in Test's career, but he won, so that's good. Now we've got okay, we're going to lose the European Championship now because I cannot win the cage match. I'm just bad at them, and there's no this isn't like a pinfall cage match, so we can't win the normal way. Because if pinfalls and submissions and even the knockouts that we've seen come up were all still in here, I think we would have a good chance of retaining. But I don't think that that's the case in this game. So we have to win by escaping the cage. And I'm just bad at it. We faced Road Dogg and I got my ass kicked. Like, we did fine competitively. It was just that he was able to climb a hell of a lot faster than we were. I don't even remember for sure how to climb out of the cage. I was going to try it there just to see. We'll figure it out. Oh no. Dang it. I'm trying to figure out what to press, because the button I thought it was is not doing anything. So now I'm not entirely sure what I should be doing. We just need to knock Jericho down for a second or two so we can try to... Oh, here we go. It's R1. Okay. And he's going to knock us down. There's no way we're getting out here. But it was good to try it. So really all we have to do is get to the top of the cage, because if you can get over the lip, then you win. Like, that's it. The rest of it's just like an animation. There's no way for them to interrupt it at that point. But we climb so slow. In later games, I know I talked about this when we were fighting Road Dogg, but in later games, there's like a mini-game that will affect how quickly you climb out. And if you get good at that game, even if you're playing a slow wrestler, you can usually climb out pretty efficiently. But in this one, I think it just comes down to like your stats or your size or something. But we're very tall, and so like I think that translates to slow, because we definitely climbed slower than Road Dogg in that match, and I'm sure we'll climb slower than Chris Jericho. We didn't do our stats very well. I don't even know what of our stats would affect something like a climbing out of the cage. Like, there's no speed stat like there is in later games. It's all based on what types of moves you're good at. Maybe being good at speedy moves is all you need to climb out. Jeez, I cannot get up. Oh, boy, that was close. We almost lost it right there, and he's barely hit us with anything. Hold on, let me DDT him and see if we can get out after the Dino DDT. Okay. He's gonna pop right up to his feet any second, I know it. And, like, look how slow we climbed compared to how quickly he was able to get out. Come on. Ah, god damn. Okay. But, I don't know, maybe if we hit a second one, maybe that would do it. I just don't know. You know, we'll just keep attacking the groin here. That should limit his ability to climb out of a cage, right? Okay. That wasn't very smart, Jericho. You knew we were going to get up. You knew we weren't going to stay down long enough for you to get out of this. But he is able to get like a lot farther than we usually do really quickly, so it's going to be an uphill battle. And we might lose the European title, but that's okay. They're probably trying to get the title off us because we just became a double champion. Double champions are usually not great for business. You don't want to have double champions for very long. It just feels messy. Like, why have a guy with 2 belts? What does that accomplish? Like, it makes them look cool and it makes for good photo ops. Especially, what's really good is when you get somebody with like 6 or 7 belts. That's happened a couple of times. It's always a good photo where you see a wrestler just covered in belts, wearing like as many belts as Mr. T wears chains. It's just crazy. But I don't think that's going to happen here. Even if we did win the Hardcore Championship and the Tag Team Championship and the WWF Championship, you never see us with all of them. You won't even see us holding one of them. So it's not much point. Okay, I just really want to be the world champion. I think we deserve it. I think we've earned it. We've had a lot of big wins, big matches. We're the king of the ring now. We're never going to get the title match by winning the Royal Rumble. It's just not happening. Even like I feel like our character is better now that we have this improved moveset. I definitely feel like we've made an improvement to our effectiveness in the ring. With me changing the moveset, making it more streamlined towards our strong suits, which is the roughneck moves. But okay. But I still don't think we would have any kind of shot at winning the Royal Rumble, just because it's so luck based and we always start as number 1. Well, this is cool. I don't even remember giving myself this move. Have we always had that move? Maybe. I don't know. I like it though. I like the darkness choke. That's the kind of move I wouldn't want to do in a multi-person match, because while we're doing that, other people could get a pin. Hold on. Okay. He didn't even have to knock me off. I climbed down on my own. You see, I'm learning. But, yeah. I also made it so we had less pins from our back grapple. That's why you've been seeing me do, like, sleeper holds and stuff. Because I did that. Before, we didn't have anything to put pins, which is why I always went for pins when we were behind a wrestler, because that was the only moves I had was the schoolboy and the backslide pin, or the reverse pin it's called here. I had noticed that they called it a reverse pin when I do it on the little screen down there. But those were our only from behind moves. But I've changed it. I varied it up. We have a wider variety of moves. I don't think I got rid of any moves. I just replaced ones that we had when we had the same move in multiple slots. Dang, he hit us with the DDT. That's our move. Alright, it's Jake Roberts' move, let's be honest. But we do it better. Okay, speaking of which, we have another finisher, so hopefully I can hit him with that, and then maybe we can get out that way. Okay, Dino DDT, and then climb out of the cave. What? Yeah, he popped right up. What? How does that make any sense? The first time I hit it, he was down for long enough we almost escaped. That time I hit it and he fucking popped right back up like I didn't do anything. I don't get this game sometimes. Okay. Alright. I knocked him off by hitting the ropes. I didn't mean to. I was just running towards the cage to try and get to him faster. But, yeah, this sucks. I have no idea how to win now. Like, we can go for a third DDT. I don't know what move's going to keep him down long enough. I guess I'll just, every time he's down, I'll try to escape. I can't think of anything else to do. I'm trying to counter these things, but it's just not working. And with an atomic drop, I don't know. I'm out of ideas. It just feels like we can't possibly win this. Like, it feels like no matter what, he's always going to be able to stop us from escaping. And so, I don't know. It's just depressing. I don't have any strategy. Maybe getting him in the corner like this, but like, look how fast he is. Look at that. Jesus Christ. I don't think it was possible. I legitimately think there was no way we could have won that match, and I think the game knew it. It's just frustrating. I don't care about having the European Championship. I want to go after the WWF title. I don't care about the European or the Intercontinental titles that much, honestly. I feel like they're beneath us. I feel like that should have been us in that Battle Royal. But instead, X-Pac had to be in it. So, whatever. We're going to keep going. I at least want to hold the WWF title before we stop this Let's Play. And maybe I'll look and see if there is an actual, like, end game here, like there was in the preseason, or if it just keeps going forever. But in the meantime, like, look at this. We are such a big star. We're so much bigger than anyone else in the rankings. Why are we not getting WWF title shots? Why is X-Pac getting them? Why is Big Show getting them? He's down here at 6th. I don't get it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just frustrated because the cage matches are so unfair in this game. They don't make any sense to me how I'm supposed to be able to win them. So next week, hopefully we won't have any cage matches, and hopefully you guys will come join me for that, and we'll keep chasing the WWF title, which is Stone Cold's right now, but who knows who will have it by the time we finally get our shot. Bye.